Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmania show.
Tasmanian show.
Tasmanian show.
You already know what it is. Oh, yeah.
Wagwan gang, back in this thing, and if you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, keep your ass inside. You're tuning into the Tasmania show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Make sure you copy your merch. Today, we talking about academics again. I feel like the last 5 to 6 episodes from the Daphne Joy and Akademiks and the Drake and the Sauce Walkers and the who else was the Akademiks? Little baby bait, rage baiting. Today is Charlamagne versus Akademiks. So Akademiks and Grand Wizard. I'm not sure if y'all know anything about this, but apparently there's there's bots, there's chat pages, and when things go on in hip hop, there's certain pages that like report on different things that's going on. I didn't really know what was really going on, but it was Andrew Schultz and Charlamagne Tha God. They sat down, they was talking on an interview, basically, talking about how Grand Wizard is one of Drake's interns and he's one of the people that feeds people stuff on the internet that creates these rumors and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not privy to all of this, but I'm gonna play this clip so y'all can get on board about what's been going on with the whole Charlamagne, Grand Wizard, Akademiks. Yeah, let's check it out.
George, your boy, George Wynn.
Oh,
AKA,
Grandy.
AKA Grand Wizard Chat Nigga, AKA Akademiks TV, AKA Drake's intern. He's over that page as well. It was funny, man. One of the funniest things I saw from last week, they had a video and the video said,
Wait, did you guys mend things? Are you guys friends now?
I don't know him. I don't care. But the funniest thing was I saw this video and it said Charlamagne panics.
Wait,
as DJ Akademiks. Did you see that one, Taylor?
Yeah.
You got that? Pull that up.
Let me see this.
That was hilarious.
Let me see.
That was funny. I'm not going to front. That was funny.
You panic in what way?
They like did a close up when y'all was talking
I'm
about
just sitting
it.
there watching the video when they zoom in. People, it was like, I've never seen Charlamagne sit straight up in his seat before. I'm like, what the f?
Don't be the messenger. You either with me or against me. No DJ Khaled's around my book. No DJ Khaled's around my book.
Oh, well, you did take a deep swallow right there, bro.
I can't swallow?
You go.
So in that clip, he's basically talking about Grand Wizard Chat, the guy that is, like I said, I don't know all about this stuff on the podcast. I try to make my content universal because I don't know everything that's going on. But in the clip, he's talking about, these pages that are created to make things go viral. So whether it's like I don't know if it's like clip farming or whatever it is, but this guy is based out of Australia, and apparently the freedom of speech laws are a little bit different out there. And I guess what's been going on is that he's been leaking information, or he's like, yo, I'm not like, I don't know if he's scared or people are like pressing him now, but because of the things that he's been saying and doing, things are coming up to him. People are coming up to him, and this is another clip from the interview where Charlamagne's basically talking about, like, if you thought Charlamagne was panicking when he sat up in that clip on the interview, who's really panicking? Look at Grand Wizard Chat. So let's check this out.
The law, well, I don't know if you got a book in front, but the laws in Australia are different. They don't have First Amendment law, conspiracy charges, potential campaign or advertising disclosure.
Yo, what did y'all do to him, man?
Facts.
Hey, what did y'all do to him, man?
But when they put the video up and they
What
said,
did y'all do to Charlamagne,
when
man?
they said Charlamagne is panicking,
Yeah.
who sound like they panicking more, me or George?
So yeah, like, I don't know how Charlamagne again got involved in all of this, but apparently he was trying to warn Akademiks about what I guess his involvement with his intern or whoever Grand Wizard is, chat to him. But then Akademiks is talking about how it's just meant to divide and conquer. And then Charlamagne was like, divide and conquer what? He was like, I think that I was just trying to give you a heads up. And based off of how Grand Wizard Chat is reacting now, it's like he could tell, like, yo, he did give him a heads up. But this is Charlamagne basically explaining that, like, yo, like, y'all panicking. Like, I'm just trying to help you out.
The divide and conquer. I don't divide and conquer what? I'm just thinking I'm giving you the heads up on something. But now after what I done seen the past couple of weeks, I know I was right in giving you the heads up on something. Look how fast he threw Ak under the bus, bro, and then did it in text. His name, George, Grand Wizard. Like, what the fuck? You did this in text? You said Ak told you to take the gloves off in text messages. What are you saying, bro? I thought that's your guy. Ak got his back, but he don't got Ak's back, and you think that man didn't fold the investigator?
Yo, again, I don't know what's going on in Australia, but if people are on the internet, it's like, and I think that's what Twitter fingers and everything. We're in an era right now where everybody can talk and pop mad shit behind the internet. It's like an era where I feel like there's no respect for OGs. I've seen people say all types of wild, crazy shit about Jay-Z. And I'm not saying that no one is allowed to be talked about, but we're in an era where it's like throw rocks, hide your hand, glass house, like people don't care. And I think that if Grand Wizard Chat is not familiar with things and people are pressing him on the internet and they doubling down and he's getting scared and he's just like throwing the act under the bus, it's like, yo, like if you was paying him to do whatever, it's just like, yo, there's no people are snitched to do whatever. And then there's more clips of basically Grand Wizard Chat like just doubling down, talking about like, hey, remove my name from here, like you got this guy panicking. But when you pay people to do your dirt or what, like I said, I don't understand all of this stuff that's going on, but apparently like you said, he's a really, really popular person on the internet. But here's another clip.
Uh-oh, tell me now.
I saw some panicking.
Tell me now.
Yo, can you ask whoever edited the episode not to dox my pic? Charla mentioning crypto, not trying to get my home invaded. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Who's panicking?
I saw some, hold on. Said I'm cooperating and that I stole $4 million from Ak. Was a 3-hour call from Charla. And Ak was like, he was mad because he no longer controls narratives. And Ak's clips all over the timeline. Then said he's a part of it. Charla working with them and this Rock Nation, trying to harass with lawsuits because no way any of these lawsuits and investigations real. Haven't spoken to anyone. Ak said it's Charla. Yeah,
Where you getting this?
How you throw your man under the bus?
Where you getting this information?
Yo, George Wynn, how you throw your man under the bus? Oh, Ak called me right away after telling me he's capped. And then a day later, Jeremy Heck comes out with the same info that Charla has, saying Ak funded by Republicans and Drake is Trump funded, and he's also doxing me. So Ak tells me take the gloves off.
What?
What the George?
That's George texting that?
George Wynn.
I don't know nothing about Grand Wizard Chat, but it seemed like he just starting to tell everything and everybody. And it's like all the deets, like I said, I don't know what is like gonna happen to him in Australia and everything, but he seems spooked out. Well, you got to the point where it's like Charlamagne tried to warn Akademiks about what he has going on, and you got this person singing, exposing every different thing. Act's not on the timelines. Like it's like, yo, and then you start to look at things about how people really pay to go viral. Bad news travels faster than good news. But now we have Akademiks basically addressing and responding to the whole Grand Wizard Chat, Charlamagne Tha God. Now he look up the Charlamagne Tha God and all this other extra stuff. But I don't know, like this is like, I'm not gonna say Act's temperament is calm, but it's a lot different than how usually irate he is. But we're gonna check out this clip of Akademiks talking about it.
To me, he says, well, you got to realize it's gotten to that point where we don't know what to do. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, we know who's the person who's posting on your page. I said, what? He says, yes, Akademiks TV. We know who's posting on it. He says, I'm here having a conversation with you, hoping you could change something. Anthony Sella, no, when he listens to this, he knows I'm not a liar because I don't have to lie. He says, I hope you could change something. And I said, what do you mean? He says, well, we've paid for a private investigator to go look for this guy in another country. We know his name. We know how he looks. We know everything about him. It's nothing for us to put money to get him handled. That's what they tell me. So they told me they have identified the person who's running my page. And they said, we've gotten investigators and it's nothing to have this person handled. And I said, listen, calm it down. We've gotten investigators and it's nothing to have this person handled. And I said, listen.
My bad, y'all. So that was the clip from when he was talking about the whole situation with when the whole Drake and Kendrick beef was going on. Dave Free and Anthony Saleh approached Akademiks about it. So that's the story that he's talking about. So he's talking about that they've identified the Grand Wizard Chat guy that is actually running the Akademiks TV page, and that he's gonna do that, or he's gonna, like, you know, we're gonna have to, whatever the case is gonna be. So this is what Ak is saying. The clip that I was referencing, that I was talking about, is him saying that he looks up to Charlamagne and him talking about a little bit more. Like I said, this shit is crazy that we got people that are on the internet literally just creating these narratives. But cyberbullying is fucking real. And I feel like at the end of the day, you should be able to stand up. Like, I don't like the fact that you wouldn't say that shit to my face. So why are you popping so much shit on the internet? And it's like these people that are getting away behind their faces and just Twitter fingers. This shit is just corny. But let's check out this last clip of Akademiks talking about it.
Your social security number. And you're like, who? And I show you proof that they do have your social security. You said, bro, who has it? Who sent this to you? And I just said, yeah, I don't know. What would you think? I've always liked Charlamagne. I've always looked up to him. So when they came to me with that, ask Charlamagne, not only did I show him the info, I gave him the info, I sent him. I went to the email, told him the email address where I got it from. I never communicated with the people trying to plot against him. I never tried to halfway plot. None of that. Hey, this is what I got. Please just take it. You know, it's no good. I say that to Joe. I said that to Charlamagne. I said, this info here, I know it's bad. It's of bad faith. It has no place on my platform. It has no place. Really confused because the one operative question is, if you're quoting all this information, how don't you know where it's from? Also, there's a tape or there's a audio of Charlamagne saying months ago, yeah, all this stuff is going to get found out. This seems to be exactly what you were talking about. So you have a little bit more insight than just, oh, I just randomly opened up an email. So I don't know how much you're looking out for someone if you're also protecting a source.
You're looking out for a source, but you're protecting somebody. So it's like if Charlamagne sent a warning to Akademiks, it's like, so he can only warn but he can't warn the guy in Australia. But like y'all are in cahoots to create this content or whatever it is that you're doing on this Akademiks TV page, and it's just like, yo, like there's a lot of people that that are making their way to ACT, whether it's the K Riches or whether it's the Lil Babies or whether it's the Dave Freeze or the Anthony Salays and the Grand Wizard Chats and everything like that. I really just think that, I don't know, man, like sticks and stones may break your bones, the words that never hurt you, but we're in an era right now where cyberbullying and the type of shit that people say can be very damaging, you know, to your brand and everything like that. And to know that he was behind those things, it's like, yo, if Kendrick went viral for 69 God and all the different things that he's saying, it's like to actually be a part of a campaign to say salacious things about people, and you don't need, like, I don't know, it's just to know that it's PR. It's just like, you know, if it's bad news, it's good news. You know, you in the headlines, it doesn't matter. But I don't know, man. I just think that a lot of it's messy. And for people to start pressing people and you think that people can't find your IP address, like you got to come outside eventually. Somebody's going to find out something. So for Grand Wizard Chat to just start singing and saying that, oh, they know this, they know that, and he's from Australia and he don't know what's really going on. You got people in third world countries on these websites that you pay to just talk shit about people all day. And it's just like, yo, like, my thing is that, like, AG already has a big platform, but if you got so many different people that are pushing out the information on this network, the clip farming, that's just the way that the algorithm goes right now. So a lot of people are trying to go viral. If you ain't 50 Cent or you ain't at the top of the food chain, then you got to do whatever you got to do. But I don't know, man. Praise up for Grand Wizard Chat, whatever's going on with all of that. Like I said, I'm just here to talk about different things that's going on in hip-hop culture and Akademiks, man. The last 4 episodes, I done talked about them. So make sure y'all go check out the Daphne Joy episode and all of that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you really gang, bang that like button. If you like the vibe, subscribe. If you don't have good energy, please keep your ass inside. You're tuned into the Tasmania Show with Taz Tikoon, brought to you by Tazzy's Baddies. Let's go.
Tikoon running up the score, Tazzy's Baddies on the floor. And that ass is super fatty, call me Zaddy, throw some more. Super nasty, she a savage, slaughter fucker like a whore. Popping bottles, foreign models, Tikoon on the world tour. Shorty, what you bad for? Turn this to a hit-a-thon, damn. All your bitches bad, tell them they can come along.